This is First Coast Living.
Hello, happy Monday and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Midfield. Thank you for starting your week off with us. How was your weekend?
Weekend was great. So we both went and saw TJ Miller. So you went Friday night.
I did.
And I went Saturday night.
Right.
And it was awesome.
It was great.
And
it was really cool.
So sweet, so gracious. He met with us after so we could talk and everything. But then after that, Saturday, because the weather was it was windy, we didn't really go out. So we actually were very productive at home.
Oh,
got a lot done. So what about you?
That was yesterday.
Okay.
So, yesterday we did the domestics. Yeah, and then Saturday was kind of a chill day. It was pretty cool. Pretty relaxed.
Yeah. It was nice. Well, I guess I got some stuff done. Then we went and saw TJ, but still some stuff on Sunday. Yeah, sometimes you need those days though where there's not like the best weather outside so that you can get stuff done.
Absolutely, because the weather's nice.
We're outside.
Lena is like, we're out of here.
Yeah. So it was much needed, but glad you had a good weekend. I had one too, and I hope you did. So let's get right into what we've got going on today. It's going to be a lot of fun because we're getting ready to hop into Easter weekend, y'all. So coming up, we're going to test your Easter knowledge as well as share some Easter basket inspiration.
Very cool. And we have your next go-to spot for lunch. We'll take you to Electric Dough Pizza Company over there in San Marco. But first,
it's time for Say What? That's right, and we are back with our Amazon Weird Finds Easter edition, just in case you're looking for something for your Easter baskets. Whether for you, for kids, for maybe a coworker, who knows? We've got some ideas for you, or at least producer Matt does. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's always fun putting this together, being with y'all. These are
so fun.
The adults and kind of the young adults.
Okay.
Also Chance with Jacksonville Mom. So do the kiddos. So let's get right into it. Our first item is we have this Bunny Kitchen wine towel. Come on.
Like
Sunday wine. Y'all see the connection there?
It's adorable.
I could see you flexing that, for sure.
I could put that like in the bathroom.
You have a bunny,
or the
wine,
kitchen, I guess.
the shades.
I like the shades.
And it's only $9.74. So what are we thinking?
I will say Easter, I don't really have Easter towels around my house. I have like all the other holidays, so I like it.
I would like that one, and I wouldn't even use it for Easter. That would just
anytime.
That'd be anytime.
Yeah, just random.
I'm like living like the typical post-college life. Like any towel will do.
Okay.
Any towel will do.
I like it.
Towel out all year.
We didn't do our thumbs up and down. I'm gonna do thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
There you go. All right, I like it.
All right, next item. Here we go. We have our world famous bunny butt premium trail mix. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is. I'll let the viewer use their imagination. But it's a good snack.
The hot ones. Oh no.
It's probably eating the hot dogs from the workroom. It's a good snack, and it's only $9.
Wait, there's corn? I'm kidding.
And 70 cents. It's a good snack, and this is perfect for a gag Easter basket.
Okay. For that, yes.
Yeah,
otherwise, I would not want that.
For a gag, yes.
Gift.
For me, no.
Yeah, I don't want
So you guys would not eat this if I somehow happen to put
I mean,
it on.
I would try it,
You know
I
I
guess.
would.
I'm just not going to buy it.
You know
Bunny butt premium trail mix.
God, that's a thing?
World famous.
It's
world
premium.
famous premium trail mix.
Yeah.
All right.
Never
take your
heard
word
of
for it.
It's world famous.
World famous. But yeah.
Cute little butt.
Good old
Next.
Peter content. Our next item we have, if you want something, especially as we're getting close to the summer, a little spring.
Okay, I like that.
If you want to grab a cold one, I identify as water.
I love that.
so much.
Yeah, I'm going to give that a thumbs up for sure.
That's great.
Because that would be good for me. That would
hang
be good for anybody else.
Thank you, sir.
As a gag gift. Love it.
All right.
Thank you, Chris.
Boom.
Imagine
Thank you,
sitting
Chris.
at the pool, slamming, I don't know, whatever, White Claw, Miller Lite. It's like, sir, what is that? Oh, it's water there, Chief.
And I actually have a koozie, not for cans, but it's for like a Pilsner glass.
Yeah.
And it's from a brewery in Charleston, Holy City, and it's leather.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
it's really cool. Yeah, I really like that.
That's cool. That's what me and TJ needed Friday night. He had the White Claws, I had the Miller Lights.
There you go. Oh yeah. So when I got there for Saturday's show for TJ Miller, I saw him at the bar. Like he was like up there when everyone's watching the first couple people. He asked for it. She goes, "Honey, you drank me out of those last night," because he wanted the black cherry. She goes, I don't have any more black cherry. You drank them all last night.
That's what we took. Yeah, we took a whole bucket of them.
That's hilarious.
Identify. So imagine having that.
I want it.
The premium trail mix.
Yep.
Yes. All right.
I'm down.
100%.
All right, here we go. Our last item is we're all comedians here at First Coast Living.
That's
Who has the best dad jokes? This is perfect for debatable.
Man, yeah, right. You kill it.
Yeah, I love this. I wonder how many?
The dad
75
joke,
plus. Okay.
Dad joke 3,000. If you crack a good dad joke, hit the buzzer. Once you get three buzzers, that's kind of enough. But it's only $19.95. The dad joke 3,000. This is just
I think it's cute.
Yeah.
Every young adult, every adult Easter basket.
How much was the koozie?
The koozie was only $9.99.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go and grab that. Yeah, that was cool. But these are all cute. I actually liked all of them. The trail mix, again, I wouldn't buy for myself, but I would buy it for someone else as a joke. Yeah, for sure. So great job.
Thank you.
I like that. That was fun.
We'll have some trivia coming up.
Okay, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I think it's time to get some tasty beverages at Electric Dough Pizza Company. Check this out.
So good.
Wow. What's up, foodies? I'm out here at Electric Dough Pizza Company with the bar manager, Michael Bloom. Thank you so much for having me today.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, you know, I like to say hello drinkies, because right now we are talking about the cocktail menu. You made a couple really beautiful drinks for me. But before we get into that, tell us, how would you describe your bar menu?
Just like a nice, easy, approachable cocktail menu. A handful of classics. We do some craft cocktails that the bartenders put together, but try not to go too far outside and scare people off with some of the ingredients. We feature wine, we feature some beers, rotating drinks, weekly and monthly classics, and we also have the frozen drink machine as well as our draft line. So we do some fun creative.
All right, well, it is now time for Modern Motherhood with Jacksonville Mom, and I am here with Allison Chance. And look, you brought me this last year, this headband with the peeps on it. And she wrote me this morning and was like, do you still have it? If you do, please bring it. And I know exactly where it is. So thank you again.
I know. I was so happy that you would wear it. So obviously it's one of my cute little finds that I found somewhere. And I put it in an Easter basket a couple years ago for my daughter. And then I was wearing it on the show the other time. So, but yeah, you guys, Easter is less than a week away.
It's crazy. So, you've got great ideas for us, right?
Yeah, definitely. So obviously the Easter baskets are really, you know, a big deal for the kiddos. And so obviously kind of compiled a couple things that might work. I've even asked my kids for like, what would you like in your Easter basket? So I'm going to just go straight to like
and tell us the age of your kids real quick.
So my kids are 7 and 11.
Okay.
So I did kind of focus a little bit on the older ages just because for little ones it's so easy because it's like little stuff that you can get, but a lot of this does apply for everyone.
Okay.
Okay, so, and we talked a little bit about this. So this is a Nido. So you guys, I might get like mugged on the way out to the parking lot today for this because this is a really big deal. So the Nido is kind of like the new rage. Everyone's loving it.
Interesting.
So it's like an egg. So it's cute because it's like, you know, Easter themed.
Right.
But you squeeze it and basically,
all the colors come out.
and it's kind of like a stress ball type thing. So we went on spring break to Hawaii and I walked all around Hawaii looking for Nidos.
Cute.
But I got back to Jacksonville, and if you're looking for a Nido, go to Facebook Marketplace. Unfortunately, there are people who are buying them and reselling them. So you can also try Five Below. You can try Aldi, I've heard, has them sometimes.
Wow, okay.
So some random places, but I think,
so this is like a viral moment.
Yes, but your kid will really love you for this. And then of course, you know, we can't go without your chocolate covered bunny because that's just one of the things.
Classic.
And then these are my favorite.
Oh, the Reese's Any Shapes are the best.
You can have it. It's yours. And then, you know, obviously for little ones too, this is another fan favorite. This is Bunch of Balloons. They made their water balloons, but now these are refillable water balloons. So this is a magnet. And so
cool.
I really love these. And I just want to give a shout out to Dollar Tree. If you are needing stuff for for Easter baskets, Dollar Tree is really a one-stop shop now because they have prices ranging from $125 up to $10. Like,
so you can
I think I got this at Target. It's a little Peep stuffed animal, but really cute to add to the basket. And it was like $7.50.
Love that.
So my daughter, I also did some little like they're really into skincare. So I did some little that, and then these little crafts, they love that. It gives them something to do. Yes, the earrings. My also tip of advice is go out on Monday after Easter and raid the stores to get the sales, because that's another thing that is just really expensive. There's some chalk that would be really fun after you do your egg hunt, and then you can kind of do something like that. This is a cute little thing that you can get at Target, but it basically kind of allows you to decorate eggs without having
all that liquid.
Well, and having the like it's with markers, not with. I know my husband really loves doing the eggs with the kids, but it is very messy. Yeah. But yeah, and then if this is a little bit, maybe a little last minute, but you can order on Etsy. You can get customized coloring books.
No way.
Yeah, for your kids. And once again, you can also get these have them printed locally if you wanted to do like little things. And
like
then,
landmarks or
yeah,
local
and then
landmarks.
my son is such a bookworm, so I've got a little book.
Oh, yeah.
And then, those are the
cute.
Starburst jelly beans. Those are BOGO at Publix right now. Really good.
Oh, my.
So, once again, the little Dollar Tree container.
Okay.
And then if you really have no idea what to get your child, you can do a little Starbucks gift card. Because they can get a drink, like a Starbucks refresher. They can
get
little
cake pops. They love that.
And then like Crumble Cookie, you could do gift cards too. So really or a movie theater ticket. Those are the gifts that kind of keep on giving,
right.
So anyway.
And the headband that we'll pass along for years and years. I love that. Thank you so much, Allison. You always have such great ideas. Thanks for telling us where we can find some of these.
Yes.
But if we want more inspiration, where can we go?
Always Jacksonville Mom, your #1 parenting resource in Northeast Florida.
That's right, jacksonvillemom.com. All right, David, what do we have coming up?
Would you notice Allison looked over at me right when she was talking about the Starburst? She knows I was going to come for him. All right, stick around, guys. Coming up, we continue our Easter fun. Producer Matt is back with some Easter trivia. Plus, we'll see some springtime weather across the First Coast, right? Well, we'll have your rain or shine later with our forecast in just a bit. Stick around. We'll be right back.
If you're thinking about remodeling your bathroom, who can you trust to get it done right, on time, and in budget? The experts at Love Your Bath.
Everything was customized the way I wanted it for the price that I wanted to pay. It is beautiful.
My guest bathroom was in dire need of a facelift. I can't say enough good things about Love Your Bath.
It is gorgeous. A few of my friends came by to see the bathroom and they were impressed.
Love Your Bath, an exclusive jacuzzi bath remodeler of Florida, offers quality backed by a lifetime guarantee. And right now, lock in a $1,500 credit and get no payments or interest until 2027.
The lifetime warranty is phenomenal. You don't get that with a lot of products.
It's just amazing. And it was done all in one day.
Isn't it time you love your bath again? Lock in a $1,500 credit plus no interest or payments until 2027. Call Love Your Bath today for a free in-home quote. 904-639-5128. 904-639-5128.
During the Rooms to Go Patio Anniversary Sale, you've got it made in the shade. The free umbrella offer is back. Shop beautiful sectionals, seating sets, and outdoor dining on sale and get a free umbrella. That's right, from the pool to the patio. Buy an outdoor set and the umbrella is free with 60-month interest-free financing to make buying even easier. Get outside, shop this incredible selection, and get a free umbrella today during the Rooms to Go Patio Anniversary Sale, going on now.
Get ready for the ultimate fair experience. Enjoy music from artists like Kurt Town, Big Engine, and Duval County Line, Terry Clark, George Burge, Brett Young, Crowder, and the Isaacs. Grab some of your favorite fair food, sweet, savory, and everything in between. Don't forget to come see the animals. Join us at the Clay County Fair, April 2nd through the 12th.
My name is Mary. I want people to know how wonderful Conviva is. The care team is very proactive, very thorough, very caring. It's not just going for a visit and you're done. I always have a lot of questions and never feel rushed. They just really, really take good care of you. And every time I lift up my grandson, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this. And it's my most favorite thing in the world.
Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Injured in a trucking accident? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason.
Well, if it isn't Noosa, the titan of tasty yogurt.
I'm gonna miss you, mate.
Where are you going? A whole milk convention?
And heaps of real fruit!
so tasty.
Oh yeah, we're digging the music.
What are we jamming?
Yes,
Where'd they get that from?
Welcome back.
Spent 4 years up there. I never heard that day in my life. What was that? New surprises every day.
All right, guys, so we're going to be keeping the Easter vibes going. Producer Matt is back. And this time we're going to be doing some Easter trivia.
And I wanted to keep my headband on.
Yeah, let's fire it up. Y'all ready to hop into this? I did that because I was getting bashed for my
Down
jokes.
the bunny trail.
Director Leroy, let's roll the first question.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Which country is credited with making the legend of the Easter Bunny very popular? Again, a little tongue twister there. Is it A, Ireland, B, Germany, C, France, D, America?
I will say Ireland. I don't know.
Ireland?
That's a guess.
Incorrect.
It's incorrect. What do you think, David?
Go for the steal, David.
Germany.
Oh, it's already circled now.
Germany? Ah, I was right.
There you go, correct. Good job, 1-0. David, I did not know that.
Total guess.
I thought it would be England, but that wasn't even.
Wasn't even an option.
Right.
Or America.
America.
All right, question 2. Let's roll it, guys.
All right, this is your up, David.
What color peep was the original when the candy was first introduced? Is it A, purple, B, blue, C, orange, or D, yellow? Shout out to Coldplay. David?
Was that a little hint?
No, not even close.
I don't know. Like, you would think it's yellow because that's what all of them are, but I feel like it's a trick, so I'll just like go orange. Dang!
I'm going to go with yellow.
You are correct, Jordan.
Yeah, that was too easy.
I also kind of gave Jordan a hint this morning when she walked in. Hey, you're kind of.
He said you look like a pink. You did say that.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
But if pink was on there, because I feel like it's either yellow, purple, or pink is what I typically see.
That is true. Because every time I go by Peeps,
I might have said pink.
It's always a big 3, purple, yellow.
You guys know at home my disdain for
yeah, he's not
so
a big.
It's like no
I
wonder
was
I'm
proud of you though when Rita's came. You did try it.
I did. I had one bite and then I put it back.
All right, we got 1 minute left, Matt.
All right, let's roll this one.
Yeah.
Which popular brunch drink made with orange juice and sparkling wine is often served at Easter celebrations?
I love how this is my question. It's a mimosa, baby.
No.
You are correct. It is
I love
a mimosa.
Yeah, that was too easy.
All right, here we go. Speed round. Let's go. Question number 4.
This is David.
Which 1971 stop-motion TV features a bunny who delivers eggs while wearing a top hat? Is it Bugs Bunny, Peter Cottontail, Judy Hopps, or Oswald the Lucky Rabbit? How to dive deep down the internet for this man.
Peter Cottontail.
You are correct. Did you know that, or was that a guess?
I think we're tied.
That's really impressive. That's really
Here
impressive.
comes Peter Cottontail.
Yeah, that's from when I was a little kid. Yep, that was very popular.
Something like that. I don't know.
All right, last question. Let's go.
All right, this is for all the marbles.
Which sitcom featured an episode where the characters compete in an intense Easter egg hunt? Is it Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Modern Family, Friends, or Malcolm in the Middle?
I'm going to guess Modern Family. Love
Wrong.
I'm going to go Friends.
Wrong.
Okay, I'm going to go again. Excuse me. I'm going to do Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
You are correct, Jordan. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Again, we were just guessing
Sort
here.
of, yeah.
Well, that's what makes trivia so fun. I had to
This one was tough.
dive deep down the Easter rabbit hole for all of this.
Hey, down the Easter rabbit hole.
Oh, there's another.
Good job.
Rob loved that show, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, though. So I would occasionally see it on, but I don't even know if I saw that episode.
I don't
Just a
remember that
guess.
episode, to be honest. But. Hey, man.
Well, good job. That was
Good
fun.
job,
We'll
producer
run it
Matt.
back again.
Definitely
We got so much more
mostly
Easter
guesses.
stuff we're going to hop into.
Oh, Lord.
that. Good
Maybe
job
we should just go to break.
Yeah.
We'll see
Thanks,
you
Matt.
after the break. All right. We'll be back.
Have you ever thought of getting a walk-in tub for you or someone you love? Now is a great time to take a look at getting a Safe Step walk-in tub.
With Safe Step's standard heated seat and new fast fill faucet, you can enjoy a nice warm bath up to 20% faster. And the convenient touchpad control is right at your fingertips.
Each tub comes standard with a dual hydrotherapy system. The 10 water jets can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and improve sleep, while the MicroSoothe advanced air therapy system oxygenates and softens skin.
Safe Step walk-in tubs are built to maximize safety so you can stay in your home and enjoy the comforts of bathing again.
So call now for more information and a free no-obligation consultation.
When you call today, you'll also receive our limited time offer. Don't wait to enjoy safer bathing. Call 1-800-831-0055.
That must be our new 500 times the cash scratch off. What a massive multiplier.
It's like I always say, go big or go bigger. times the cash scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery. It's good fun.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're Prime Buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you.
I'd say the overall buying experience was very seamless.
When you think of Pella, you think of a high quality window. So I was just blown away at the affordability.
The Pella install team was fantastic from start to finish. They were very courteous and treated our home as we would want it to be treated. Pella's warranty on these windows makes us feel very good about the purchase.
I'm so happy with how they turned out.
Pella windows and doors are on sale now. Schedule a free in-home consultation today.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With rapid remission at 12 weeks and fewer bowel movements and less abdominal pain at 4 weeks. Most patients achieve remission at 1 year, and some patients saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson.
First Coast Living live.
And David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine. I'm here with meteorologist Lee Southwick. Hope you had a nice weekend.
I did, except for the
I was
weather.
wanting this. Yeah,
Yes.
I was wanting this.
Of course it gets better when we're all stuck at work.
Right.
And school and all of that.
Yeah.
But I know there's some spring breakers still visiting, so they at least have a nice beach day.
Okay.
Though it's still high rip current risk.
Oh.
So even if the kids wanted to go to the beach after school, I'd be careful about getting
Stay out of the water.
But way more comfortable, sunny, in the 70s.
Beautiful.
We are, of course, got a lot of events going on this week outside too.
Awesome.
And so Jumbo Shrimp back tomorrow versus the Space Cowboys. Isn't that
Oh,
fun?
that sounds like a fun name.
So
well, where they're going down though, right?
As
They're going
I know
down.
a lot of people were out there this weekend, and it wasn't the best baseball
I
weather.
know.
So I want people to know the baseball weather comes back on Tuesday.
All right.
Dropping through the 70s, partly cloudy, and lots to look forward to. Also, we have the Artemis launch coming up on Wednesday. I'm going to be out there, actually. I'm going to be streaming on First
No
Coast News Plus.
way.
Weather looking pretty good right now for it, but we'll talk more about that at noon.
Okay, let's see. David?
What's up, foodies? I am so excited to bring you this little episode here. I have super duper chef and super duper friend of the show, Tom Gray here. We are at Electric Dough Pizza Company. You've seen it on the show probably before. Now we're here to try it out ourselves. Tom, thank you so much for having me here. This is amazing.
Thank you for coming to my home. I always go to your studio.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're here at your place. Look, man, you're my favorite chef in town. We've been to the other restaurants. We've been dying to get here. So before we get into this amazing food, tell us a little bit about Electric Dough.
So Electric Dough is right in San Marco. It is a pizza, salad, gelato, full bar cocktail concept restaurant that was developed really around this crust. The crust is a Roman-style dough, really light and airy, but the edge has this caramelized cheese like a Detroit-style pizza.
Right. If we talked about it, old world meets new world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Old world meets new world. And all the ingredients are focused on better for you also. So lots of local mushrooms, local tomatoes, lots of fresh herbs. We look for as many clean ingredients as possible. We use an all organic drink program, including organic sodas, juices. It's all organic. You can feel good about what you're eating. You feel good. The pizza's not heavy.
Right.
It's a 30-hour fermentation.
That's crazy.
And that cold fermentation lets the dough, the proteins of the gluten fully form. So then your body digests it better and you feel better when you eat it.
So we're slapping science on it too.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Let's jump into pizza. Let's have some food because I'm telling you, I cannot sit here and look at this anymore.
Okay, dive in.
What should I start out with?
The Duval, you know, that's
right,
pimento cheese, barbecue chicken, pickled jalapenos, pickled onions, dabble pepper sauce.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And you can see those bubbles in the crust. Like that is from that long fermentation. We get a nice light, airy crust, crispy edges.
You know, so my wife Lena and I were here a couple of weeks ago, and she said it. She was like, "It's what pan pizza wants to be."
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Like truly, and it is so good. I'm telling you, and you know it's good because I'm hitting it twice before we move on.
The edges, people fight over the corners because you get the two edges of the crispy caramelized cheese.
All right, listen, I don't blame them. All right, what's next?
Next, you can go into the Mighty Quinn. So that's a medium-sized pizza. This is a large-sized pizza. So this is the Mighty Quinn. That's the cacio e pepe base. So that's a tomato base. Local mushrooms have been roasted. Oh, yeah, look at that size. That's a beautiful view. You get local mushrooms. We make a puree. We put that down on the sauce and we roast those mushrooms. We put those on top of that. Then we add a little bit of fontina cheese. We top that with some arugula, mist it lightly with lemon to try to brighten it up. And then on top we have a porcini truffle aioli.
You've taken me out of my comfort zone and put me right into a new one because I'm gonna tell you, I'm a purist, man. Like, I typically like the red sauce on pizzas, right? Good Lord, that's good.
Thank you.
Man, that's delicious. Okay, so, let's keep going.
Okay, so then we also have a gluten-free. So, you know, when we set out to do this concept, I knew we needed a gluten-free answer. So
absolutely,
a lot of effort went into finding that answer. This is a small family out of Orlando that makes these crusts. They're called Elaine's Creations.
Okay.
It is actually a Brazilian cheese bread. So it's very flavorful. It's gluten-free, but it's not dairy-free.
Okay.
So, but everything else is
So we're gluten but not vegan.
Correct. And then this pizza specifically, another thing that we focused on was making sure that crust could not fit in any of the same pans that these pizzas cook in, so you can't cross-contaminate. Okay, salads. We have four salads.
Let's get healthy.
So we have our Caesar salad. We have our Cobb salad. Cobb salads with ranch, smoked blue cheese, ham, egg, cheddar, some fresh herbs. We have our Mediterranean salad.
Ooh, that's a beautiful salad. Look, everything that you do, chef, has a purpose, right?
Yes.
Like it's so intentional. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat a lot of these and we're gonna take these back, so don't worry, none of this will go to waste. But before I let you go, tell us about things like happy hour, like the hours up, and one thing I really do want to press on is lunch. Lunch here is next level.
Yeah, so lunch, we have a great lunch special. So it's a slice with Caesar salad and an organic drink for $12.50.
Continue on.
Okay, so let's see. So happiest, we call it the happiest hours.
It is.
They start at 3:14 and run until 6, and it includes gelato, cocktails, organic beverages, organic slushies. So basically we're trying to make it the happiest hour so we take care of the kids and the parents. You can all come together and have a good time. And then Friday and Saturday night, we do another happy hour from 10 p.m. till midnight. The happiest hours are every day, 3:14 to 6 p.m.
Why 3:14?
Pie. We have a gelato case, so you know gelato is so fun. I mean, I was saying like that's why we make this pizza so light and airy. It's got all those bubbles. It leaves room to have gelato.
Yeah.
It fills in all the cracks.
There's always room for gelato.
There's always room for gelato. We have amazing coffee drinks with Italian Lavazza coffee. We have nitro cold brew espressos, cappuccino. You can get an affogato. You can get the gelato and a shot of espresso on top for an affogato. We have a small retail case with some of our homemade pastas and sauces. It's very dynamic, and you know, a full bar. We have specials on Monday. That's family day, so Monday you bring the kids in, they eat for free with an adult. Tuesday is pizza and a pour, so you order a pizza and you get a complimentary beer or glass of wine.
Dude,
yeah.
It's like my man was like, hey, what's David's favorite pizza place gonna look like? And here it is. Chef Tom, thank you so very much,
Thank you for coming out and seeing me.
You're my favorite chef in town. You've become a very good friend of mine. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Make sure that you get out here. Make sure that you enjoy that lunch special. It's $12.99.
$12.50.
$12.50, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, see, this was even better. It's all right, so thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you come out to Electric Dough Pizza Company. If you want to see the segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
With hotter days on the horizon, Renewal by Andersen is offering 31 days of spring savings. Renewal by Andersen offers energy-efficient replacement windows and doors that defend against Florida heat and help lower your energy bills. So what are you waiting for? Schedule today.
It's about time.
I had a true partner in my health, that my aches and pains aren't dismissed.
But my health needs aren't treated the same way
as mine.
With Conviva Care Center, it's about time.
Actually, 50% more time with my doctor.
to get the answers I need.
Conviva's been taking care of seniors for more than 50 years.
Finally, I have a team of experts
taking a proactive approach
to help me be my healthiest.
At Conviva, our time is spent making sure you make the most of yours. Schedule a tour today.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. Did you know there are over 6,000 car crashes every day across the United States? That's staggering. Many will have no idea what to do next. We've recovered over $25 billion for our injured clients. We know exactly what to do. Injured in a car accident, we became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Spring into savings with West Shore Home. There's never been a better time to upgrade your bathroom, and right now the savings add up quick. For a limited time, we're doing free installation on all bathroom remodels, so you can transform your space with some huge savings. And if you call now, we can get you started with no money down, and you can lock in 18 months of no interest financing. That's a year and a half interest free. Thinking about doing more than one project? The more you do, the more you save, making it the perfect time to start multiple projects in your home. Just give us a call. We can have someone out as early as tomorrow, and make sure you ask about our volume discounts. At West Shore Home, we make home remodeling easy with a fast professional process and highly trained employee installers you can trust. Just give us a call, scan the QR code on your screen, or visit westshorebath.com to get started today and lock in free installation plus 18 months of no interest financing. Don't miss out. West Shore Home, remodeling reimagined.
Now is the perfect time to save on new windows. During Renewal by Andersen's 31 days of spring savings, secure your free in-home design consultation today and get beautiful, durable, custom windows and doors, only from Renewal by Andersen.
Wow. What's up, foodies? I'm out here at Electric Dough Pizza Company with the bar manager, Michael Bloom. Thank you so much for having me today.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, you know, I like to say hello drinkies, because right now we are talking about the cocktail menu. You made a couple really beautiful drinks for me. But before we get into that, tell us, how would you describe your bar menu?
Just like a nice, easy, approachable cocktail menu. A handful of classics. We do some craft cocktails that the bartenders put together, but try not to go too far outside and scare people off with some of the ingredients. We feature wine, we feature some beers, rotating drinks, weekly and monthly classics. And we also have the frozen drink machine, as well as a our draft line. So we do some fun creative stuff that you can't find everywhere else.
I love that. Yeah, talk about the drafts because some of them, is there like a mimosa or like
an Aperol Spritz?
An Aperol Spritz.
So we have lines that are carbonated and ones that are like a regular cocktail draft.
Very
and then
cool.
we even have an espresso-tini that's on a nitro line, similar to a Guinness. So.
An espresso-tini. And what's cool about the frozen drinks, we were talking off camera, those ones do have alcohol in them, but you offer some non-alcoholic.
Yes, we have a couple of towards the front too for all ages.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you make for me today? Let's start with this one.
So that's the rum old fashioned.
A rum old fashioned.
Harry came up with that. That's going to be one of the new classics rolling into our new seasonal menu.
Wow.
So you got a little bit of Dr. Bird, which is a Jamaican rum. It's going to be kind of like that real forward funk is what they call it. A lot of esters.
Yeah.
Little OFPD rum, which is a old fashioned traditional dark. And then a little bit of cinnamon and some bitters in there to round it off. So.
This is really, because when I think rum, I think like more of like tropical and coconut, but this is not that.
Yeah, there's a big misconception about rum, just like a lot of things where there's, Captain Morgan's and Malibu, but rum like bourbon, it spans a broad scale, and there's very oak forward, dry rums out there, a lot of non-sweet options. So
I really like this.
Really
okay,
tasty.
awesome. And what is this one here? Which, by the way, I noticed the very long ice cube. I think that's pretty cool.
So that's draft ice. That's actually made by a company that services most of Florida.
Okay.
It's called the Gainesville Ice Doctor. So they make all those and hand cut them and deliver them around.
That is so
from
neat.
everywhere to Orlando up to here.
I think it's really cool. So what is this cocktail?
So that's a milk punch is the technical term. Yeah, took that out of it. That is a clarified cocktail. So we build that cocktail. That one would be a rum, falernum, little passion fruit, guava, orange, and lime. And you build the whole drink. And then, this is gonna sound a little odd, but you pour it into milk, which curdles the milk. And through a process that I can't explain better than science, you strain it through like a, coffee filters or some sort of fine mesh, and it clarifies it. It takes all the imperfections out, everything, and you end up with what looks like water essentially.
That is so, it is very refreshing. And the flavors, the mix of the flavors, this is so good. I really like that, but I don't know, this might be the top contender. And then what do we have here?
And then last but not least, we have another of our new drinks. That is a little nice, light and refreshing. It's called a Bird on a Wire. That's just gonna be some Manifest citrus vodka, a little bit of guava nectar, some lemon juice, the foam you get from a little bit of bitters. Again, real tasty. And a little bit of bergamot, of course.
That is outstanding. Yeah. Actually, this might be dangerous. This might be dangerous.
As you go.
Oh my gosh.
That's probably the easiest to drink.
Yes, it is. It's so light and refreshing. Honestly, you can't go wrong.
Hard to choose.
They're all great. And I know that your menu, you have seasonal items.
Yep.
So come and try their items because some of them, they might not last too long. But of course, you've got the classic bar, pretty much anything you can make
if you can think of it, we should be able to make it. Non-alcoholic drinks as well. I know that's a big thing right now. We can do NA spirits. We have some actually like in the can, a ready-to-drink non-alcoholic Negroni. And like you said, we keep a couple of these rotating. So one of the frozen drinks is always moving into something new, as well as a couple of the draft lines.
Well, cheers to you. Tell everyone about your happy hour though too, because that's pretty good.
Happy hour every day. It technically starts at 3:14. There's a little nod to pie, since we are a pizza place.
3.14.
If you're here at 3, we're gonna count it. So 3 to 6 every day. There's specials on wine, beer, and some cocktails. And then we also do a late night happy hour from 10 to midnight on Friday, Saturday. And that's gonna include the same specials as well as hopefully some new ones for the industry, shots and fun stuff like that.
Well, the old San Marco Theater, Electric Dough Pizza Company, you cannot go wrong. Whether it's the food or the drinks, everything is outstanding. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
I guess I gotta get to drinking. Drink responsibly, everyone. And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Thank you.
We're at Discovery Village, Deerwood Assisted Living and Memory Care, and I have the executive director, Matthew Nunnally, here with me to tell us why this community might be the best fit for you or perhaps one of your loved ones. Matthew, thank you so very much for having me here today. This is absolutely gorgeous in here, right? So, I mean, we've got a really, really great location where you can play some pool, you can grab you a beer, so to speak, right? It's amazing. So tell some folks, why Discovery Village is uniquely different from some of the other communities we have here.
Well, for one thing, we're part of the largest privately held senior living company in the nation.
Oh, wow.
But in addition to our swimming pool, our dog park, and several amenities that we have here on site, we're also nestled on over 20 acres of nature preserve with a pond and fountains, walking paths, and so there's plenty of amenities for the residents to enjoy day in and day out.
It sounds amazing.
Yes.
That sounds cool. 20 acres is a lot of space, right? So you can really get out there and stretch your legs. I love that there's also the dog park, right? There's also the pool, right? Those are the usual amenities that you find, but they are here as well.
Yes.
Right? So, okay, so one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is the courtyard, right?
Yeah.
And so you have a memory care courtyard.
We do.
And it's pretty unique because there's a lot of independence in that, right? Like they get to come and go. Tell folks about that. It's really cool.
We have a fully accredited memory care program. The courtyard itself is huge with walking trails, a gazebo. It's open from sunup to sundown, so those residents aren't confined to inside always. They can go outside and enjoy all that the outdoors have to offer.
And that seems a little bit different than some other memory care facilities because what I have in my mind is that someone with memory care always needs to have somebody with them all the time wherever they go. But these folks have, independence, right? They get to move. They get to move and flow on their own.
Absolutely, it's a safe environment, and their families also come and enjoy the outdoors with them. So, in addition to the residents, the families and friends can come as well.
I think it's amazing. Okay, so the fun isn't contained to just this community, right? We've already talked about how they have all the, the 20 acres that you can go. There's a really cool pool table here, but they also take them out on the town, right?
Yes.
So you guys go and do all sorts of fun stuff.
We do, we have our own bus, and we take our residents out 7 days a week. 3 days are dedicated to medical appointments. In addition to, we have a monthly men's group that goes out to local restaurants around town or the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp games. And but then we also do shopping trips, movies, farmers markets. The bus runs 7 days a week, so there's always something for residents to do, hop on and go out in town.
That's absolutely stunning. So there's all kinds of good food here. As you can see, there's all kinds of fun stuff to do inside of here. There's 20 acres worth of nature preserve to explore and enjoy yourself, and they have a bus that takes you out on the town. So I think you're kind of out of excuses. So if there's folks at home who, maybe need to learn a little bit more before they pull the trigger, where do we send them?
Yeah, right here on the screen, you'll see our phone number and our website. Check us out.
Matthew, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. Guys, come and check out Discovery Village. You might discover the right place for you. If you want to see this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
If you're thinking about remodeling your bathroom, who can you trust to get it done right, on time, and in budget? The experts at Love Your Bath.
Everything was customized the way I wanted it for the price that I wanted to pay.
It is beautiful.
My guest bathroom was in dire need of a facelift. I can't say enough good things about Love Your Bath.
It is gorgeous. A few of my friends came by to see the bathroom and they were impressed.
Love Your Bath, an exclusive jacuzzi bath remodeler of Florida, offers quality backed by a lifetime guarantee. And right now, lock in a $1,500 credit and get no payments or interest until 2027.
The lifetime warranty is phenomenal. You don't get that with a lot of products.
It's just amazing. And it was done all in one day.
Isn't it time you love your bath again? Lock in a $1,500 credit plus no interest or payments until 2027. Call Love Your Bath today for a free in-home quote. 904-639-5128. 904-639-5128.
During the Rooms to Go Patio Anniversary Sale, you've got it made in the shade. The free umbrella offer is back. Shop beautiful sectionals, seating sets, and outdoor dining on sale and get a free umbrella. That's right, from the pool to the patio. Buy an outdoor set and the umbrella is free with 60-month interest-free financing to make buying even easier. Get outside, shop this incredible selection, and get a free umbrella today during the Rooms to Go Patio Anniversary Sale, going on now.
Allergies aren't fun for anyone, especially when they work their way into your home. A professional air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer can dramatically improve indoor air quality and significantly reduce indoor allergens. Installing Restore, our whole home purification system, will even help prevent the spread of airborne viruses and bacteria. Call or go online to book a free inspection today. Your home isn't clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Have you ever thought of getting a walk-in tub for you or someone you love? Now is a great time to take a look at getting a Safe Step walk-in tub.
With SafeStep's standard heated seat and new fast fill faucet, you can enjoy a nice warm bath up to 20% faster. And the convenient touchpad control is right at your fingertips.
Each tub comes standard with a dual hydrotherapy system. The 10 water jets can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and improve sleep, while the MicroSoothe advanced air therapy system oxygenates and softens skin.
SafeStep walk-in tubs are built to maximize safety so you can stay in your home and enjoy the comforts of bathing again.
So call now for more information and a free no-obligation consultation.
When you call today, you'll also receive our limited time offer. Don't wait to enjoy safer bathing. Call 1-800-831-0055.
April is Financial Literacy Month, and while many Americans focus on saving and growing their money, protecting it is just as important. Joining us today to discuss common scams and offer tips to help protect ourselves and our wallets is Darius Kingsley, Managing Director and Head of Consumer Fraud and Scam Prevention for Chase. Thank you so much for joining us. And Darius, what are some of the latest scams that are targeting consumers right now?
Yeah, thanks, Jordan, for having me. You know, we're all getting inundated these days with what we call impersonation scams. So, you know, that's where you get a text message or a phone call and it's from your bank. Or maybe it's from, you know, your local toll road authority or the local sheriff's office. This is just, it's hitting everybody. You think you're talking to the actual, you know, your bank, but it's actually the scammer on the other side of the phone. The other kind of big scams is, look, we all live and we shop online these days, social media. This is how we all look for good deals, last minute deals. This is how we look for apartments. This is how we look for dates, right? And so scammers know that. Scammers are, you know, they will put up these fake websites very easily. They will, you know, sell last minute concert tickets, whatever it is. And it's fake. It's not there. And it's just really hard to know now, you know, when we go out and we try to like find these deals, try to buy something, whether or not we can trust the seller on the other side.
Right. It's really scary. Back in the day before this was more prevalent, I definitely got by a website thinking that I was getting a deal on a jersey. And then also recently, now I know because we do segments like this, and thank you very much, the toll one. Everyone around me has been getting these text messages, and now we've realized, okay, no, this is not real. Don't click anything. But how can we know if a call from our bank or a government agency is actually legit?
Yeah, great question. It's really hard to tell, right? And they often like bring a sense of urgency to it. Like, you have to tell us the information now, or you're under investigation for all of these unpaid parking tickets. And you're like, what parking tickets? So the first thing is, if you ever get contacted, like a phone call out of the blue or a text message, you should just inherently not trust it. And it's completely okay if you did answer the phone to hang up on that person, hang up on your bank, hang up on the sheriff's office, the IRS, whoever it is. Pull out your credit or your debit card, look at the number on the back of that card and call that number back. No one, if it's real, no one is going to be offended that you didn't want to talk to them. So you should just always like be very cautious of anyone like asking you to act urgently. Stay on the phone. If you get a text message with a phone number, call this number back. No, don't. You can look up your bank's actual phone number, or if it's the sheriff's office, they probably have a phone number. You can go and actually look that up if you really are worried it's real. Those are really big warning signs for you.
What about social media, posts and things we see online?
Yeah, with social media, you know, I always really recommend you try to stay on platform. A lot of the scammers, first of all, they'll use urgency as well. Look, this apartment's going to go. I've got a lot of people looking at it. And if you want to reserve it, you got to Zelle me your, you know, first month's deposit or payment and deposit. And there is no apartment. You send the money. And that's another really big warning sign, is like often sending the money like off platform. And especially if they ask you, anyone who asks you to pay in an unusual way, right? Anyone who says, hey, I want to be paid in crypto or gift cards, it's surprisingly common. Those are all big warning signs that it's not real. So stay on platform if you can, and really like don't pay for something that you haven't seen.
Where can we go for more information and ways to protect ourselves?
Yeah, everything I've talked about here and a lot more, and other tips like how to set up a family password, for example, and why that's a good idea. You can find all that on our website. It's chase.com/security. Again, that's chase.com/security. It's got everything you need to do to stay safe, all of these tips, greater detail around it, common types of scams that we see. Also, it has information on like what to do if you did fall for one. I appreciate you admitting that you did buy something fake. A lot of people won't admit that. That's really great that you said that. It happens to all of us. Super common. What to do? Like what steps? How fast should you act? And who should you reach out to and contact? You can find all that on chase.com/security.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Great. Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. Appreciate your help. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.
Dr. Lauren Loquasto with the Goddard School joins us to tell us why tailored preschool learning matters and how families can navigate the rest of the school year with confidence. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I know you're very busy. We really appreciate your time. Why is it important for preschools to take a personalized approach to educating young children?
It's a great question, David. It's not just important, it's essential because children develop at such radically different paces. It's critically important that we design learning around the child and not take a one-size-fits-all approach. 90% of the human brain develops in the first 5 years of life. So we have this critical period to maximize the child's potential to set them up for a lifetime of success to follow.
Wow, I didn't realize that. So I have a 14-month-old daughter, so we better get to work. So, okay, so what is inquiry-based learning and how is it tailored to each child?
So inquiry-based learning is the educational approach that we take at the Goddard School, but it's steeped in research and it's steeped in what we know as adult learners as well. Think of how often we type a search into Google or ChatGPT or ask Alexa a question. We are curious beings, and children are even more curious. And so inquiry-based learning takes the child's curiosity and designs learning around it, where the child asks big questions. And rather than us telling the child what we want them to know or giving a knee-jerk response, we encourage the child to seek information from each other, from books, from hands-on learning. One question sparks another, one discovery sparks another, and what is created is a very joyful classroom where children see themselves as competent, capable learners, which is an important growth mindset to propel them not only through preschool education, but through K-12 and into their adulthood.
That sounds fantastic. Okay, so how can families extend inquiry-based learning at home in simple everyday ways?
It is quite simple, and families can and should. So in the car ride home from preschool and walking through the grocery store, ask your child big questions. Ask them what they see or what they think or what they notice. When children ask us questions, rather than give them an immediate response, consider responding back with, I don't know, let's find out together. And what we're telling the child there is that we can learn together, that I'm curious as an adult too, and I want to be curious with you. And as the child begins to explore, and we begin to explore with them, listen to the conversation, continue to ask questions, acknowledge the child's discoveries, and certainly take note of the follow-up questions that will certainly follow as the child's curiosity is sparked.
I really dig that. It's okay if we don't know everything. Nobody can know everything. So I like the idea of actually being honest and being like, I don't actually know. Let's go find or learn about that together. That's very cool. Okay, so as the school year winds down, what are the most common challenges families of preschoolers face, and how can inquiry-based approach help children stay engaged and confident?
Sure. So children rely upon routines, and they rely upon routines because they don't understand time, not until well into elementary school. So one of the things that we can do is explain to children, talk to children about how their routines might change in the summer months, for example. When we go visit a grandma, how might it be different? Where do you think you're going to sleep? Why? And then encourage the child to be curious about what's happening around them. Have open conversations and listen to the child's responses. And keep in mind that when young children don't have the words to tell us, they'll show us with their behavior. So observe how the child's behaving as well. And remember that behavior is communication, and use that as a way to also begin to ask children questions, listen, respond, and continue to learn together.
Dr. Loquasto, this is very cool. I've very much enjoyed this conversation. Where do we go to learn some more?
Thank you. I'd encourage all of our listeners to go to GoddardSchool.com, which is a website where you can learn more about the Goddard School, about Wonder of Learning, about inquiry-based learning, but you're also going to find a rich library of resources on parenting topics, videos, blogs, articles, on all the challenges of raising 0 to 5-year-olds today. So again, that's GoddardSchool.com.
Very cool. Thank you so very much for your time this morning, Doctor. We really appreciate it. And guys at home, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
My name is Mary. I want people to know how wonderful Conviva is. The care team is very proactive, very thorough, very caring. It's not just going for a visit and you're done. I always have a lot of questions and never feel rushed. They just really, really take good care of you. And every time I lift up my grandson, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this. And it's my most favorite thing in the world.
Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
Have a seat, Tom.
You wouldn't have a barbershop quartet deliver bad news.
Unfortunately, we have some bad news.
You're being laid off, effective immediately. You have already been locked out of your email and someone will escort you out of the building. So long.
Just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case. With over $30 billion recovered for our clients, there's a reason to go big. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
So, Noosa, you've got whole milk?
100%.
And real fruit?
Tasty heaps, mate.
Oh, this is like the fall of Troy all over again.
So tasty.
Have you heard of Troy?
Rooms to Go. Here's to 35 years of style.
35 years of serious savings.
35 years sitting pretty.
Here's to fashion.
And making anything possible.
Thanks to the Rooms to Go package.
Here's to 35 years of decorating made easy.
So come see what everyone's talking about during the Rooms to Go 35th anniversary sale.
Tell them Shaq sent you.
That must be our new 500 times the cash scratch off. What a massive multiplier.
It's like I always say, go big or go bigger.
Times the cash scratch offs from the Florida Lottery. It's good fun.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
All right, that's going to do it for us. But remember, if you missed any of our segments today, you can catch First Coast Living again at 2 p.m. on FCN Plus. Just download that app onto your television, and it's free.
That's right. And something I forgot to mention at the top of the show. How did I forget this? We were talking about what we did this weekend. I got a massage yesterday.
Hey!
I haven't had one in such a long time.
Did you pass out?
So necessary. No, because the guy was talking.
Oh! Ow!
Yeah.
No!
And so
if you're watching, dude, no. Be quiet. Just go to work.
It was fine. It was fine. But it wasn't constant. You know, there were like lulls, but then something would get brought up, and it was fine, whatever. But now they did start making the note where, like, do you want it quiet or do you want like